Welcome to the Scott Sports 101 Monday Night Football post-game show. And we're going to get on to that right now. I hope you were ready for the football. Were you ready for the football? The Atlanta Falcons got a much-needed win over the New York Giants, 23-20 at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. The Giants played hard and did score one more touchdown in the fourth, but the Giants came up short. And the Falcons jumped out to a 7-0 lead in the second quarter, as there was no score in the first, thanks to Julio Jones, who took the ball, I believe, 48 yards for the score. Maybe it was Marvin Hall. Check me if I'm wrong, but it was for the score, and it was 7-0. The Giants kicked a field goal, and it was good, and it was 7-3 Falcons. And the Giants had the ball at the Falcons' 25-yard line, but the Giants intercepted it. And the Falcons recovered the ball at the Giants' 20-yard line, and the Falcons tried to score, but they kicked a field goal instead, and it was good. It was a 10-3 Falcons lead at halftime. In the third, the Giants got into a scoring range at the Falcons' 30-yard line. Then they tried numerous amount of times to score, but they had to settle for a field goal, and it was good, and it was a 10-6 Falcons lead at the end of the third quarter. Because the Falcons tried everything to throw, but they just could not score then. And in the fourth, the Falcons tried several times to score, but kicked another field goal, and it was good, and it was a 13-6 Falcons lead. Then the Giants had the ball, and were trying to get it a first down, but it went 3 and out, and the Giants were forced to punt. And because the Giants had kicked a field goal in the fourth quarter, and it was 10-6, and then it became but then the Giants were forced to punt. The Falcons then scored another TD thanks to Marvin Hall, who took the ball 63 yards into the end zone, and it was a 20-6 Falcons lead. Then the Giants scored another TD thanks to Saquon Barkley, who ran the ball 43 yards into the end zone to score, and it was a 22-12 Falcons lead, and that call got a remaining touchdown, but they missed. They went for a 2-point conversion and did not get it. Then the Falcons tried for another TD, but then they kicked another field goal by Giorgio Tavicchio from 51 yards out, and it was good. And it was now a 22-20 Falcons. That was the Giants' only other touchdown that they scored. The Giants came back and or actually it was 23-12, excuse me. And then the Giants came back and scored one more touchdown in the fourth, and that was thanks to Odell Beckham Jr. with 5 seconds left on the clock, and he ran the ball. Beckham ran the ball 66 yards to score, and it was a 23-20 Falcons lead. The Falcons made one more play, and the Giants tried to make one more play, and that was it. The Falcons get the win, 23-20. The Falcons go to 3-4 in the season, and the Giants fall to 1-6 on this season. I've got to give some game balls out, and I got to tell you, I have to tip my hat to Falcons quarterback Matt Ryan, 31 of 39 yards, 379 yards, 1 touchdown, and one interception, excuse me. Julio Jones, 3 recovers, 104 yards, didn't score a touchdown, no interceptions, but I give him a game ball. And Marvin Hall, 3 recoveries, 63 yards, 1 TD. So I give him a game ball as well. And Eli Manning was 27-38, 399 yards, 1 touchdown, no interception. Saquon Barkley had 14 carries, 43 yards, and 1 touchdown. Sterling Shepard recovered 5 recoveries, 167 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. And Odell Beckham Jr., 8 recoveries, 143 yards, and 1 TD, 1 touchdown, and no interceptions. So, I won on that pick, but I did not win my picks. My brother-in-law, Eric Hoyle, won the picks this week. He was 12-2. He went to 4-3-3, and I was 9-5, and I go to 2-4-3. So we'll see what happens in Week 8, and don't forget Thursday Night Football will kick off Week 8, and the Miami Dolphins and the Houston Texans will square off on that one. And on Sunday Night Football, the New Orleans Saints and the Minnesota Vikings will square off on that one. And that should be a great matchup, NFC matchup. And next week's Monday night game, the New England Patriots and the Buffalo Bills will square off in Buffalo next Monday night. And that should be a pretty good game as well. So that means it's going to be a interesting week, probably another wild week of football in the NFL. Excuse me. And I thought this was a pretty good game tonight there were some bad play calls, I felt, though. But there was one that was reversed for the Giants, and I'm glad that one was. And I felt that it was good that it was because they needed to have something that could be reversed. So it was reversed to a touchdown. And there was one that was first he had held it, the Giants recovered it, and he thought he had the ball, so they reversed that one too. So there were two that reversed on him, which was a good thing in a way. And so I just felt by far this was a great game tonight, and it was a close one, even though the Giants lost by a field goal. And I know the Giants are going to have to regroup and for their next opponent, and the Falcons are going to have to come up with a strategy when they play their next opponent. So, and I just really feel that that's what's going to have to be, and you got to know that's what it is. That's how it has to be in the NFL. You've got to have strategy, and the Falcons they dominated this game from the get-go, and they never let up. And the Giants just desperately wanted to come back in the fourth quarter, and they tried to rally, but they just fell. Unfortunately, fell short. So, the Falcons beat the Giants 23-20 at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. So, I mean, by far, it was the Falcons' night, and they just never let up, and they just kept the Giants from scoring in the final second, from scoring until they got that final touchdown, but they were able to run out the clock, and they really kept it going this game, and I just felt it was a great game between the Giants and the Falcons. Once again, I do apologize for not doing Thursday Night Football and Scott Sports 101 NFL football and Sunday Night Football pregame and postgame shows, probably early and late games and Sunday Night Football, because I was underneath the weather, but I'm starting to feel better. I'm still in just a little underneath, but I'm not that bad. So I just wanted to apologize for that, but you will get it this Thursday and Sunday, besides on Monday. Well, I guess that's just about going to wrap it up for this Scott Sports 101 Monday Night Football pregame show. And don't forget, I'll be back with another broadcast, so hopefully tomorrow and on Wednesday. But until then, if not tomorrow, Wednesday. We'll try for tomorrow, though. But until then, always remember, be a team player each and every day in every way possible. So long, everybody. 3, 2, 1, I'm done.